Good morning, everybody. Just now got in and everything. I'm going to go over the load board with you guys and show y'all what I do on a day to day basis and how I do my loads. Now, I got this stream set up to where other people can come in and ask questions. I can look in your area and everything for loads. I've got the load board pulled up for off of my phone. This is the one that's on my phone. And then I've got our load board that you can pull off of the internet and looking at it. So let's get in and I'm gonna. I was looking at that load. It didn't pay worth nothing. It ain't worth doing anything with. I was just looking at it. But I can control my phone through my computer. I can use mouse and keyboard and stuff like that. Like right now, for instance, that's one bad thing about JB Hunt that I don't really like. Um, I brought this up in the past, and I'm gonna bring it up again. Um, it's hard to book loads over the weekend and everything with JB Hunt. Um, I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard. There's times that you can find loads that'll push you through the weekend, and then there's times that you can't find nothing. It's just hard. Like right now, I mean, everybody knows Monday morning. It usually takes a couple hours for everybody to get up and running. But I'm looking at where I live with a 200-mile radius for today and tomorrow. And as I said, right now I'm just trying to find a load out of the house. Now, I'm picky uh, with my loads and everything. I don't move unless I'm in an area to where I know I can't get out of, like I was in Texas last week. I got lucky and got a decent paying load coming out and everything, bringing me home. But for the most part, I will not book a load unless it pays me at least $1,000. It's just the way I am. I'm not out here to work for free. And now I'm talking about $1,000 a day. I'm not talking about $1,000 for like 2 or 3 days. I'm talking about $1,000 a day. If that load does not make me at least $1,000 a day, I won't touch it for the most part. Now, if I'm in a bad area, let's click over to the map. Uh, like if I'm up in Wisconsin and stuff like that, then yeah, there's going to be times that I'm going to grab a load just to get me out of there because this is not a good area for us. Now, when we do have loads in Wisconsin, let's look at Wisconsin. That one's paying almost $5 a mile going to Plainfield, Indiana for 488 miles. I mean, it's not a bad paying load, but for the most part, I mean, that's not a bad paying load. I usually stay above $3 a mile, and I make just fine with money. I mean, I don't struggle. But I mean, as you see right here, there's actually good loads up there, and all these pick up today. Well, except for that one. That one picks up on the 18th and delivers on the 20th. But these pick up today, and the rest of them pick up tomorrow. So I mean, they're not bad paying loads in that area and everything. Now Illinois, great place to go. Illinois is a good paying place, as you can see. We got a lot of loads out of Illinois. And I'm going to say 75% of them are shorter routed runs. They're not as long as normal runs would be. Let's look and see what we got. There's a 3. There's a 441. I mean, they're not bad. Now, weight, it's got to be paying pretty good for me to haul a heavy load and everything. If the load's not paying great, then I'm not going to pull it, because my truck, it does amazing around about 10 to 13,000 pounds. I can usually get about 8.5 miles to a gallon at 70 miles per hour. But you get me up into the 20 and the 25,000 range, and that'll drop down to like 6.5. She's got 517 horsepower. I believe that's what I got it set up at. I believe it's 517 horsepower Cummins in it, and she drinks the fuel after you get up to a certain weight. So if it's a long distance, I'll back myself down to like 68 or 67 miles per hour to get myself up closer to 7 miles to a gallon. But for the most part, I try to haul lighter loads. Like this one right here is 8,944 pounds. I try to keep myself as light as I can, and I try to stay out of the 40,000 range. 40,000s, they just kill my truck. But let's go back. I mean, right there you see Illinois is really good. Indiana is another place that is really good for us. I mean, look at that. I mean, you've got loads. There's a load going to Oregon paying over $6,000 or a little over $6,000. That's actually really good going to Oregon. Normally they're only like $4,000, so that's actually higher than what they normally are. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this is I haven't figured out how to tell what is a dropping hook. I know that's a 0001. That's a dropping hook. I mean, see, you see loads like this on our board too. I mean, you can't get frustrated. This is a bullshit load. $1.52 going to California? Yeah. You shouldn't even have put that on the board. I mean, that's not a bad paying load. Going to New Jersey out of Indiana. That's not a good paying load. To me, that's not good. I've seen loads coming out of Richmond, Indiana going to Goodyear that's paid upwards to $5,000. That's low paying right now. That's actually really shocking. Richmond is one of our good places to get out of if you want to go to Arizona. Is Richmond, Arizona, and they're usually paying upwards to close to 5,000. So that's low. And then you got another one that's picking up the 14th and delivering the 18th, going to Oregon. And then you got another one that's going to Oregon. So that ain't bad. Got 3 of them there. I mean, y'all get the thing. Let's go back. Let's just look at North Carolina. See, there's nothing. I mean, North Carolina has died off and everything pretty bad. It used to be really good when I first started here. See, that load didn't even show up. I think that's funny. Let's go over to here. That's the 15th, right? Let's pull that up. Alright, so they've added a couple of loads. Now I'm going to try to wait and go out tomorrow. I'm going to book a load today. Now, see, they've got that load on here. It picks up tomorrow at the 15th, or on the 15th, and delivers the 17th. Let's look at the details on this load. Pays $2,422 to the truck, $709 fuel surcharge. It's $276 a mile. To get me out of the house, that would be fine. Now these weights are correct. It's only 760 pounds. That's it, 760 pounds. Them loads are really like coming out of there. But it's the thing of right here is the thing that bothers me. It's going to Texas. Texas is not a good area for us. I try to stay out of Texas as much as possible. But, I mean, that's a good load. I may have to take that just to get me out. That's about 3.5 hours over Deadhead. I know I wouldn't make that much on it. I'd rather take something small like this. The Danville, let's see what the weight is. That's 32,000. It's probably tires. Going up to Lima. Now, Lima, Ohio is a good area for us. Let's go back. Let's go to Ohio. So you got a Lima, Ohio on the 16th coming out for $3. I mean, it's not bad. Let's see when that load delivered. When did it deliver? It delivers the 15th, and it's not a drop and hook. Neither one of them's drop and hook. They might be. I think Danville is drop and hook, but I'm not for sure. That's definitely a live unload, though. So that's for the 15th. Lima is tires. Okay. Thank you. That's what I was thinking it was. That's one of my friends and everything. He's like a brother to me. Yeah, let's go over to the other load board. Let's put in Lima. Ohio, put it for the 15th to the 16th. Let's do a 200-mile radius. Alright, so they've got that one that we just looked at. See, that's low for Richmond, man. I can't believe that them loads last week were like almost $5,000. There's one for $391 going to Topeka, Kansas. Topeka's not bad. Now, if you want to go to California, that's another place you can go to is Topeka and everything. We've got loads that come out of there, out of a cat litter place and everything down below Topeka. There's loads going to California all the time, and they pay real good, but you're grossed out. So that's another way to get to California. What are you doing this morning, brother? Did you find you a load yet? I mean, I know you're on the road. Did you pick your other one up yet? Now, that's a good load. Yeah, I know. I was looking at the weather before I started the stream. I mean, I'm not too worried about snow. You know how I am about the snow. I'll shut it down. I don't really care. I mean, the loads are paying pretty good out of there. So, I mean, you can't say nothing bad about it. I mean, the loads are paying. Okay, so you're going back to Aberdeen now. Okay. The loads are paying decent out of there. I just don't. I mean, that's not a bad paying load. But you got to take your 65% out of that. Out of the 2100. Well, you take your 65% out of the 2100 or the 1200, and it's not getting much. I think it's like $900 or something like that. Yeah, it gets me out of the house, but there's loads that come out of here that pay better. So I'm gonna wait. This is where it gets tricky and everything when trying to get out of here. Now the one that's texting and everything, he lives in a great area. He lives in a great area. It's easy as hell for him to get out. Like I said, when I first started, it was easy as hell for me to get out. All right, when is that? I guarantee that's going to be a dropping hook. Wilmer is normally a dropping hook. Let's go to Wilmer, Texas. Do this the easy way. It was for the 17th. I mean, I might go ahead and book that, because that's not a bad load. I think I'm going to have to go up to... See, there's a Baytown to Arizona, and they don't... Wow. That's out of Walmart distribution. See, they just don't pay that good coming out of Texas. That's the reason why I don't go to Texas. I mean, look at that, guys. I mean, that's nothing. And a lot of it's Texas to Texas. Yeah, I just don't... That's done and over with. I ain't even going to look. I mean, if the loads are on there a little bit later this evening, then yeah, we'll look over the loads. But as of right now and everything, there's just no way I'm gonna touch. Yeah, that's what I was thinking and everything. I've been out there. I've done that load before. Let's refresh. That picks up today by midnight. That's Waynesboro. That's on the way up to PA. Ugh. Come on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it on the phone, on the computer. Nope, it ain't gonna let me. Normally you can push that button right there and it'll let you zoom in on the map, but it ain't gonna let you. I mean, that's not a bad paying load, but that's Philly, and you know how I feel about that shit. Yeah. See, you just got to keep refreshing, and you got to grab quick. You can't set and ponder. God, I wish I could pull that up. It won't let you while I'm locked in, and it'll kick me out. See. Let me hold on. Let me get it to pull up this way. I can always load it back up on my phone. Yeah, see, that's in Philadelphia. There's no way I'm taking that. I do not go to Philadelphia. I'm sorry. Just ain't gonna happen. Just ain't gonna happen. Let's get our load board back up here. I think I'm on. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to disconnect from it and connect it back where it'll shut the screen down. Alright, let's exit out of that. Alright, see, it just shut my screen down. We won't do that again. Go in, future loads, find the load. I want it for the 14th and 15th. And then you find loads. There you go. that to go away. Thank you. I'll pull that back up. Yep, this is what I do every morning. Just go through and just keep refreshing. That's all you can do. Do you have another load coming back out of Aberdeen? It's not a bad paying load. That's picking up tomorrow morning. Mooresville's not far from where I'm at. And then that goes to 28,000. Yeah, but what's in Knoxville area? No. Ooh. See, it'd be better for me to drive out, grab that other one, because that delivers. Yeah. See, it'd be better for me to grab something like that. Knoxville's not too good of an area. Probably be able to go up to Kentucky and find something. Better stop trolling. Alright, yeah, I don't blame you. I would too. That's what it is, guys. Is it's literally just sitting here and hey guys, appreciate it. Heck yeah, thank you, man. But that's what it is, and everything is just literally sitting here, just back and forth, back and forth. It's a lot faster for me to do it on the actual phone. But I wanted to go over it this morning with y'all. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not in a major hurry to get back out and everything, because I mean, he'll even vouch for me. He works. No, I'm not doing the Lynchburg to New Jersey. Don't even ask. But you can even ask him and everything. We make money here. I can do 1 or 2 loads a week and bring home $2,000. So I mean, I'm not. It's not like I've got to hurry up and book a load and everything. You have time here. That's one thing I love about JB Hunt, is if you know what you're doing and you know how to do it well. I mean, there's times, what, man, we've brought home like $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000 running 3 and 4 loads easily. That's drop and hook each day. So I mean, it can be done here. It's easy. But since I'm gonna be honest with you, since I've come over to JB Hunt, I've become lazy. I don't run like I used to, because I don't have to. I used to, before I came over here, being an owner operator before, I used to have to run the dog shit out of myself just to make ends move. Wow, that's a good load. That's 7,000 pounds. Dropping hook on both ends. All right, see right there, guys. Oh, wait a minute. That was a dropping hook. No, that's a live load tomorrow evening. See, I just booked it. That's what you do. That's my first week's load. I've got until 1 o'clock this evening to delete that load out. That load's going to bring me about 1,500 bucks home for one trip. It's 553 miles for 7,655 pounds. And Findlay, Ohio. Yeah, see, he's bringing home 4K for 1,200 miles. It's easy. You just look. I just made 1,500 bucks off of that load. I really need to take a screenshot of that. I'm gonna say 300. That way I can remember what my fuel surcharge was. So I mean, it's a light load. Spartanburg, South Carolina is only like an hour and a half from me. I'll dead head down there to get that load. So I didn't even read the message. I got so caught up on booking the load. I didn't even see if I even got it or not. I'll have to break it here in a minute and see. Let's refresh and see if it's still on there. Yeah. So I'll look. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I don't have to. Duh. I'm on my phone. So we're going to go home. Go back to my loads. Let me go up. Go back to here. And you'll go to here to see. See, I got the load. So that's my load. And everything. It tells you all the details that you need to know about that load. So that's a strict 12 a.m. 12 p.m. appointment tomorrow. And then it's a 12:01. 12:01s for us are a drop and hook. That's 500 and some miles. I'll have that there that morning. I will literally pick that load up and have it there that night. Now, a 12:01 means that we can deliver it as soon as we get it there. There is no set date for it. Yeah, I know. I'm on my computer and everything. I'm literally controlling this with my mouse off of my computer. I'm used to just hitting buttons and everything on the phone. Kind of new doing it this way. All right, so see guys, I booked the load. 7,665 pounds. It's 553 miles. I mean, you're looking at over $4 a mile on that load. So I'm happy with that load. So we're gonna back out. Now we're going to go to the next one. We're not going to stop. Where did that pick up at? Okay, that picks up in Findlay. You got plenty of loads up there. So, at a Findlay, Ohio. And it was the 16th, right? Click up. Thank you. Let's go to the 16th. I forgot I got to click over here. 16th and 17th. Alright, so now we're looking for, let's pull this one up too. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, I just did. Thank you. I didn't think about that one. Shut up, man. Leave me alone. I told you I'm not used to this shit on the computer. Findlay, Ohio for the 16th. And the 17th. I bet he just canceled my screen out. I'll call you back. That was my dad. Alright, so we got that one. I bet he just canceled my screen out. No, he didn't. Yeah, but now my screen is going to stay on. Alright, so we got the loads here just so y'all can look at them at a bigger picture. And then I've got the loads here. We're picking up for the 16th. And I'd like to try to have something that picks up on the 16th and delivers the 17th, making pretty good money. That's how you're going to make the money off of the trips. That's not bad. That'll pay me $1,000 bucks. A little over $1,000 bucks for one day, but I mean, it might be a little bit hard getting out of there. That's what I'm looking for is the Frankfort. I'll go over to Frankfort to get a load. Illinois. Now that's not how much it's paying. That's fuel surcharge. Findlay. All right, now see what I was talking about. You remember them loads earlier, guys, that I was telling you about that was out of Richmond going to Arizona? Now look at that one. That's more like it. That's normally what the loads pay. All right, so see, I just now got pre-planned on that load. That's mine. It's on me. Now, like I said, I've got until 1 o'clock today to cancel that load, so I'm still gonna look, but I'm gonna keep that load. That's a good paying load. Now Lima's right there near me, so that's another place. See, that's a 2-day run, and it's a strict only that day appointment. So I'm not gonna book that one because that's 2 days for. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, wait a minute, Frankfort, Indiana. Come on, load up. Thank you. There's a Frankfurt to Charlotte. See, that's only 10,000 pounds. That's almost $4 a mile. You let me know and everything, and we'll try to set it up to where we can run together, man. I mean, if I have to, I'll dead head up to you and everything. That way we can run together. Yeah, see, that load's good, but after everything's said and done, I only make $1,000 for that load. So that load's not worth it. Not to me, I don't think. I just don't. Even though it is a drop and hook in Charlotte, I just don't. That's too much. Plus the big deadhead. Let's do this. Let's take our deadhead down a little bit and see what pops up around me. To see, Richmond is within an hour of me. I got 2 of them loads. Yeah, see, Washington, that's not paying worth shit. So that's what I was saying, guys, and everything. That one load that we seen earlier and everything, that was about the same miles, maybe a little bit less, and that one was paying like, what was it, 6,000? So there's another one from Richmond. Yeah, like I was saying, Richmond's a good place to get over to Arizona. But the bad part about it is with Arizona, with us and everything, if you go to Arizona, you're going to be going into California to get back out. And 90% of the time, they've already told me 90% of the time, you're not going to get a load out of Arizona going to California. You'll have to deadhead it. But the good thing about it is, in a way, you'll save a lot more fuel. But in the long run, it'll hurt you. But the good thing, get to California and you can get loads, and you can ask the other driver that's been texting me and everything. I've sent him loads and everything. There's loads coming out of California that's paying $8, $9, $10, $11, $12,000 for 5 days of work. Why wouldn't you do that? I mean, yeah, it might be heavy, and I mean, most of the loads that we look at on here, 90%, or I'm gonna say 75%. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say 75% of our loads on here are under 25,000 pounds. You've just got those select few loads that are heavy and everything. That's another way for you to make money here and everything. The loads are not heavy. Hey guys, I appreciate y'all for coming in. So alright guys, so we went up to 150-mile deadhead. Let's see what we got around us then. I mean, I know I've got it back here but I'm used to doing it so much on here. Okay, we'll take it up to 80%. I'll meet you in the middle. About 80% of our loads and everything are under 25,000 pounds. I mean, look right here. That's not good. That's showing like 95% of our loads. But they are. It's not hard for you to find loads on here that are paying good for even a heavy load. I will pull, like I was saying earlier, I will pull a heavy load if it pays good. It's also dependent on where the load's going. If I'm going to be taking it up in a bunch of mountains and everything, then no, I'm not going to take it. Because I was telling y'all about the fuel with my truck earlier. My truck is not the greatest at fuel when you put over 20,000 pounds on it. What's up, guys? But, I mean, all right, guys, for the ones that just came in and everything, we've already got one load booked. We're going from Spartanburg, South Carolina up to Findlay, Ohio. It was paying, I don't remember. I tried to deadhead no more than 250 miles. Yeah, that's normally how I've got it set up. But I'm trying to stay around me so I can move quicker. But it looks like I'm going to have to put my radius out a little bit. I think I'm going to go back out to 200. Ooh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. When did that load deliver? Never mind, it doesn't matter. This one picks up all the way up to midnight. It's only 10,000 pounds. That one's mine. Thank you. See, I just booked that load. So I just booked a load going down to Orlando. Now, our loads going out of Florida doesn't pay that well. But, all right, guys, I'm going to break it for a minute. I want to take a picture, screenshot. There we go. That way, oops. Damn it, I did it wrong. Oh, I can still control it on my phone. Okay, that's cool. I don't have to use my mouse. But I like using my mouse. That way y'all can see what I'm doing. But all right, so I just booked another load. Picks up on the 16th all the way up to 1 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock that evening. Now, let's go back. I know that other load. All right, so see, I got it. That's my load. This load delivers the 16th, and it was a drop-in hook, right? Uh-oh. Oh, hell, they already sending me an empty trailer. Shit, yeah. All right, so that was a drop-in hook on the 16th. So see, right there, that just made it a lot easier. We'll pick this load up tomorrow in Spartanburg. We'll deliver this one here in Findlay, Ohio. We'll deadhead over and everything. This one should be ready. Let's look. I'll try to plan it out to where I can do it all at once. See, this one doesn't pick up until 4 p.m. So I'll make sure that the other one, I don't deliver it straight through. What I'll do is I'll deliver. Now, I'm not going to have enough hours to get up there and everything off of my main pull. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and get the load and start heading up there. Make sure I shut down to where I'm up here. So because that place in Ohio and everything is not far from where I'm dropping. So we'll do that load and then come back down, see Orlando, and it's a drop and hook in Orlando. I didn't even see that, which I knew that. I mean, dude, every time we go to Orlando, it's a drop and hook. It's got to be Frito-Lay. I guarantee that's what it is because of the weight. But that right there, I mean, that's an amazing paying load right there. So I'll come out of Orlando. Now, Deadhead's going to have to go way high on this one. what was that, guy? The 18th? Wasn't it? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a Frito-Lay because of the weight. I think that's all we do down in Orlando. So, driver, if the one that called me yesterday at dinner and everything, if you're watching the video, see that right there's the type of loads that we got going into it. Now, see, that's not a good paying load. So I'm going to have to probably bobtail. Now, I'm going to make it to where I'll bobtail back out of there. I am not going to pick a load up or a empty in Texas. Slow down. All right, I'm not going to pick an empty up in Orlando unless I know there's a load around me that I can pick up. I'm going to bobtail from Orlando up back into Georgia. That way I save a lot more fuel. I'll just tell dispatch that there wasn't an empty down there. I'll let them know that where I'm heading to, I'll probably just shoot straight back up. And then I'll find me another load, probably out of Savannah. We do have loads out of Savannah. So let's go up to a 400-mile radius. And then when I get up there, then that's when I'll find me an empty. That way I can keep my fuel at the lowest I can. Now, see, I made so good, you can ask the one that's been texting me and everything. I don't know if he wants me to say his name, so I'm going to keep his name anonymous and everything. I mean, it sucks. His number has been showing up on my screen. I don't know how to cut that off. It's through my phone, and it's shooting everything from my phone onto my screen right now. I can't cut it off. But I did a load from Georgia, 327 miles a couple of weeks ago, down to Orlando, down to the Frito-Lay down there. That load paid $9 a mile. I made over, I think it was $2,400 to me, not to the truck, to me, going down to Orlando. I bobtailed, no shit. I bobtailed all the way from Orlando back up to North Carolina to the house. By the end of that week, I made almost a $6,000 check. So I'm not complaining. I'm not going to sit there and wait on a load and it being Friday. I'm going home. So I bobtailed all the way back to North Carolina. That's the thing with with JB Hunt. You can do stuff like that. You make the money to be able to do stuff like that. There's a driver here that I know and everything that he made such a great check. He took a load going into Florida. Into Texas. He lived in Florida. He took a load going into Texas knowing that he wasn't going to come back out with a load until that next week. He delivered that load on Thursday, had almost $5,800 to the truck, to him, not to the truck, but to him. He literally, no shit, he bobtailed from Dallas, Texas to Florida, where he lived. Yeah, there's a shout out for his. Y'all make sure that y'all go check his YouTube out and everything too. He does videos and everything on YouTube of JB Hunt. I'll leave that up for a second. That way he can, y'all can see that. But yeah, I mean, it's easy to make money here. It really is. It's just you have to watch, you have to be patient, and you've got to know your limitations and everything. You don't have to push yourself. I mean, look at that one right there. That load will put me over $3,000 already, and that load delivered what on the 18th. So I mean, let's look. That load delivered on the 18th. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I'm leaving out the 15th. 3 days after I leave out, I've already made $3,000. It can be done. It's not hard, guys. All y'all do is let me know. I can help. I've got a driver that called me or that messaged me on YouTube this morning. You've been doing it. I'm not calling out no names and everything, but I am going to bring you up on the stream. Um, he sent me a message that he's been booking loads since 2009. Well, that was a different company. You can't do the same thing that you've been used to with every company. It doesn't work that way. Uh, with me and everything, we both came from USA Truck. He's the reason why. Not the guy on YouTube that I'm talking about and everything that left a comment this morning. My friend that's been texting me, Murray. He knows that USA is completely different from here. If we were still trying to run like we were at USA, we wouldn't make no money here. You have to adapt to your surroundings and everything. It took me a little while, but if it wasn't for Murray and everything, I wouldn't be making the money that I'm making. He helped me. He's the one that talked me into coming over here. I mean, like I said, he's a brother to me and everything. We talk on a day-to-day basis, like 3 and 4 and 5 times a day. So, I mean, you can make money, but you you have to learn how to get yourself in that area and everything and get yourself out. And you've got to be willing to deadhead to get yourself out of that area. That was the 18th, right, guys? Sorry, I've been talking and everything, trying to keep my mind straight. But it's not hard. And if anybody needs any help, man, give us a call. I mean, I guarantee that he'll be okay with it. But I know for a fact I'm okay with it. Give us a call, man. Give me a call. I'll help you out. I'll help you find loads. I don't mind pulling my truck over to help another driver. I'm not that way. I'm not going to do that. All right, so we got a bunch of Montgomery. They're not paying all that good. And yes, I seen that Georgia dude, or that Atlanta, and I'm not doing it. The Iowa, that's just a fuel surcharge. That's not the load. See, this is what oh, never mind. That load's gone. That load's not worth it. I know that ain't the fuel surcharge. Yeah, see, that load ain't paying shit. $1.47 a mile. Load ain't paying nothing. Let's look at it. $269. See, I wouldn't make but $1,000 off of that load. 18, 19, 20, and that's not a drug. Yeah, never mind. Nope. So yeah, I'm gonna have to struggle a little bit to get out of here, but that's a choice that I just made. Now I can cancel that load, but I don't want to. And he's straight out honest person. He'll tell you when you're doing something wrong, just like I'll tell you. If you're doing something wrong and we see that it's a wrong way to doing it, you don't have to do it the way that we tell you to do it, but we're just trying to help. There's another driver that I've got in and everything that I talk to normally about 2 or 3 times a week, and he still has not got used to this load board yet. He's used to Landstar's load board, and I help him book loads. I help him find loads, and I'll tell him, hey, that's not a good idea. If you go there, that's not a good idea. You're gonna have a hard time getting out of there, and he'll listen to me. He called me the other day. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. He's like, man, I just made $5,000 this week. And he said, I wouldn't have made that without listening to you. I mean, I don't know everything. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know everything. I don't know everything. But if I don't know it and he doesn't know it, now he'll be the next person I call to see if he knows. If he doesn't know it, then I'm calling my dispatcher because my dispatcher's awesome. And she's always willing to sit there and help me whenever I need help. I love my dispatcher. But we'll figure out the answer for you to where you don't have to sit and suffer. I don't want to sit and watch people suffer at this company. There's no way that you need to sit and suffer at JB Hunt. If you need help, reach out, guys. We'll help you. Yeah, your fuel. That's a good point. It was like I was talking to a driver the other day. Your fuel is where you're going to fuck yourself. Now, me and him both, the one right here that's texting, me and him both, we do not fill up. I do not touch my passenger side tank. I only put enough fuel in my driver tank. So if it takes $350 to fill it up, then I'll drive until that tank gets empty. And what I'm saying and everything is, with our fuel surcharges and everything, you don't have to worry about that here. You make enough off of your fuel surcharge. There's been loads that I've done that I've only had to take $100 out of my own pocket to take a 1,500-mile trip. And with our fuel prices and everything, I'll try it. I don't know if it'll do it. I don't think I've got any truck stops close enough to me. Okay. It shut my... Hold on. Let me log in. For some reason, my screen... stopped showing on the thing. Let me pull this up. Connect back to my phone. Yeah, it must have a lock or something on it because it won't let me show that screen for some reason. It's showing on my phone and everything, screen not available. So it must be, see, it must be that app or something. I'll have to find another way to do that. That's weird. I've never seen it do that before on an app. But I was going to show you fuel prices around me and how much money that we saved on fuel. I was in Texas. No shit. I was in Texas last week before I came home. I paid $4.13 a gallon for fuel through JB Hunt's fuel card. $4.13 a gallon in Tyler, Texas. Or Terrell, Texas. Terrell, excuse me. I was in Terrell, Texas. That, you can't get that anywhere. I mean, seriously, $4.13 a gallon. But we'll look a little bit more. It's still early. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning and everything. I can't believe that I got those 2 loads booked this early in the morning. They usually don't start hopping until about 12 or 1 o'clock. So, but I'm happy. I got 2 loads booked. I got me a load to get me out of here tomorrow. Yeah, I could have came out today, but I'm not ready yet. I've got all my clothes washed and stuff like that, but I don't want to leave out today. I'm on a live stream tonight and everything. I finally fixed my American Truck Simulator. Dude, it was messing up on me bad. There was a mod that needed to be updated, and it was crashing my computer. But I finally got my American Truck Simulator, and I'm gonna live stream it tonight. I'm gonna live stream Farming Simulator. I'm gonna put it on my YouTube and everything. Now, guys, I don't do this often. It's not gonna turn into a gaming channel. This channel is for my trucking and everything. But I am going to, when I have time and have the opportunity to it, I am going to live stream American Truck Simulator and Farming Simulator 22. Especially with the new update with Farming Simulator 22 coming out and everything. It gives you a whole new map and a lot more different things to do. Yeah, I'll be live streaming it, but it's not going to be all the time thing. And yes, I'm still going to... I need to learn how to type. And I'm still going to post videos and everything of my trucking side. That's what this channel is for. That's the reason why you guys have started following me. And I greatly appreciate it, man. I really do. Y'all don't know how much y'all mean to me. I love this. Today is 14th, 15th, right? Okay, we'll take that. So let's see what else is around me now. 200 miles. Just to see if I can picture message. I'll open that up. I'll open that up in a minute. Hold on. Is it a load, Murray? Okay. I'll open them in a minute. Just let me know what kind of pictures they are and see if it's okay for me to show them on my live. I don't want to show them on live if you don't want me to. All right, so see, guys, there's not that much around me right now. So I got lucky. I mean, yeah, I've got maybe a 2 hour deadhead down to get that load. It's fuel prices, okay? Let's go over, guys, and good God, I got 20 text messages. Oh, it's where you've been messaging me. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we talk a lot, guys. He's gonna. Good God, dude. It's not gonna let me do it without. Here, let me do it this way. Why is it not letting me? There they are. I actually had to touch the phone. The mouse wouldn't let me pull anymore. See, right there, if you look at that top one and everything, you're paying $5.13 a gallon. You're saving 62 cents for fueling at that spot, wherever he's at. It shows right there, Hagerstown, Maryland. Then you got the TA, $4.87 a gallon. You're saving almost 80 cents a gallon there in Ashland, Virginia. So, I mean, that's the kind of fuel prices that we have here and everything. You save a lot of money and everything on fuel here. Alright, so I'm back on my phone, so it's going to lag a little bit on screen where I'm not using my mouse. I'm used to touching my phone. So right now we don't have anything other than what we've been seeing. Somebody got that one load that was on there a second ago. So see right there, I mean, we got 2 loads in a matter of what, guys? Maybe 15 minutes between me talking. Alright, so we're going to be in Orlando. Let's look down in Orlando. Keep our eyes open on Orlando. We're going to go up to 500 mile this time. And that was the 18th. Let's see what we got up here now. We're down here. Sorry. But yeah, dude, guys, I appreciate y'all following me the way that y'all do and everything. 500 miles is a little bit too far. Yeah, see. There ain't nothing. We're going to have to wait until it gets closer to that day to be able. I'll look some more today. But that's the load board, guys. Anybody in chat and everything? I'm going to actually pull my YouTube up. That's not my right YouTube. Yeah, it is. I'm going to turn the volume down. Okay. All right, so anybody in chat got any questions y'all want us to look in certain areas? I mean, I'd be more than happy to look in certain areas for you. I was just trying to see if there was any comments or anything. But hey, guys, I appreciate y'all for that right there. At when I started this, when I first started here, I was at like 12. So you guys are the reason why I'm at 206. Now, like I said, the farming videos and the trucking simulator videos are not going to be an all the time thing. This is about the trucking. It's just something to give me something to do while I'm shut down or at home, giving me something. So, anybody got any questions? Anybody got any word that they want me to look up for them? I'll be more than happy to search that area for you guys. But everything that we do on our company and everything is done from this app. We have all of our load info on this app. This is the app that we use on a day-to-day basis. You check into your job sites. You don't have to call anybody. So they want me to go to Frito-Lay to pick up a trailer. So that's awesome. I won't pick that up until tomorrow, though. If it's not there, then it's not there. I'm not going all the way to Charlotte and coming back to the house today. Not going to happen. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, man, y'all feel free to ask. Y'all want me to check an area since I've got everything pulled up and see what kind of freight's around in y'all's area. Let's go just I want to do. Let's go to oh, what is the name of that town that we pull a lot of loads out of, dude, in California? I can't think of the name of it. I guess we can go to Rancho. No, that's not it. What is the name of that town? My phone's struggling. I'm going to have to reset the app. Yep. Hold on, guys. Now, that's just one thing about the app that sucks. You have to reset it sometimes. Let's go to 300-mile radius. Let's go for the 14th and the 15th, today and tomorrow. Let's see what's coming out of Cali. All right, look at that. 1,400 miles for almost $5,000 coming out of Texas. McAllen, Texas. Almost $5,000 for the same amount of miles. Out of Riverside. Gonna have a few Californias to Californias. I'm looking for them big paying loads coming out east. They ain't got nothing right now. So let's, what did my, yeah, 300's good. Let's go up to the 18th. Oops. Let's go up to the 18th. Let's see if there's anything out there. Them are good paying loads, though. I wouldn't go to, well, I'd go to McAllen. It's not too far from, well, no, never mind. I wouldn't go to McAllen. That's still a good paying load, though, going over to Texas. That's only 17,000 pounds. Let's go up to Humble. There's these loads right here in California all the time. Mm, 32,000 pounds. see what else we got on here. San Antonio's not too bad. It's 322 a mile. It's 32,000. Alright, so see, there's Murray, if you don't mind, okay, there you go. That load picks up the 18th to the 23rd. I mean, it's not an amazing paying load, but let's see if it'll ever load. All right, so we're doing 65.35. 65.35 plus $2,000. So let's do this. Hold on. 65.35. Do 65% of 65.35. You're gonna make $4,207 or $47 off of that. So we're gonna plus the, what was it? 2,000. Let's go 1,200. Oops, no. You're looking at making off of that load. You're looking at $6,447. All right, hold on. I'm getting messages. I don't want to. I don't know who it is. Okay, so let me hide that because I don't want to. I don't want to show him on here because I don't know if he's got. Man, I'll give you a call back after I get done with my live stream and everything. I'll talk to you. I don't want to pull your name and number and everything up on the live stream, but I'll talk to you about it. But yeah, see right there, guys. You're gonna make a little over $6,000 on that load and everything. Then you minus out what you make on your fuel. That is 2,800 miles. So I'm going to get just enough fuel to get me out of California back over to Arizona, because fuel in Arizona is a lot cheaper than California. Then I'm going to get me enough fuel to get from Arizona to Texas. I'm not going to fill up. I'm going to put just enough in it to get me back over to Texas, so I'm paying that $4 and some that I was paying last week. Then that's when I'm going to get me enough to go to the next stop. You didn't hear me say fill up. I'm not going to fill up. I don't fill my truck up. I just don't do it. The way I look at it is, if you fill that tank up, you spend, say, $1,500 to fill everything up, and it's Sunday morning. You spend $1,500 to fill everything up, and you're able to deliver one load, or you're able to pick up one load. What happens if you break down? What happens if you get... There's been cases with JB Hunt. Now, it's not a all the time thing, but it is every once in a while. Some of these loads that are live unload, there's one guy that I was watching his YouTube. He quit while he was on YouTube, live on YouTube. He had sat there for almost 2.5 days waiting to get unloaded. No, I don't know where he was. I don't know anything about the load or anything like that, but he quit. What if that happens? You just went in the hole $1,500 in fuel because you fueled early. Get just enough to get yourself going down the road. And like I said, guys, I never touch my passenger tank. I only fill my driver's side tank. It's just the way I've always been. When I first started being an owner operator years and years ago, I would make that habit. Oh, it's Sunday morning. Let's go fill the truck up. Yeah, most of the time you're going to use that all the way through the week. But look, for instance, like last week, I did one load last week. If I would have filled my truck all the way up, it would cost me $1,500 to fill my truck up. When I would have got to North Carolina and delivered that load where I live, I only spent $914 in fuel. $600 in fuel money that I spent extra would have came out of my check. That's all the loads that I did last week was just that one load because I wanted to come home. So, I mean, y'all do y'all and I'll do me. But your fuel is one of your most expensive things to come out of your pocket when in a truck. That and tires and maintenance. I do not fill up. I'm not going to fill up. That's just me. I don't fill up. I get just enough to deliver that load. I try to make it to where I have a fuel surcharge money left over to put in my load. If that means me running 65 miles per hour, then I'm going to run 65 miles per hour. Oh, damn it, I'm going to have to restart the damn app again. Gotta love the app. But if it does, it means that I'm going to run 65, then I'm going to run 65 miles per hour. But I'm going to do what I can do now, guys, for ones that's just now coming in and everything, I booked a load in California. Or in California, in Florida. So I'm just trying to find the load coming out of Florida now. So, same thing. Nothing really down there. Alright, guys, so I greatly appreciate y'all for coming in and watching me. Leave comments below and everything in the video after it uploads about any questions or anything that y'all would like to see me go over in the future. I'll do another live here in a little bit if I find anything. But other than that, since I don't have to leave out until tomorrow, I will be doing a live stream tonight of American Truck Simulator and Farming Simulator. You don't have to watch it. I'm not going to be mad if y'all don't watch it because I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube and my Twitch. I have a Twitch channel. I play Modern Warfare 2 on there, Apex. I had Twitch on my screen. I don't know where my Twitch is at. Oh, never mind. Here it is. I forgot that I took it off. Let me move it down so y'all can see it. But that is my Twitch. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. There you go. Why is it going? But that is my Twitch. It's Max Force Gaming, spelled just like that. Come and check my Twitch out, guys. I do stream a lot over there. But I figured with you being truck drivers and 90% of the people that follow me on here are truck drivers, I figured that y'all might want to come in and watch me be a truck driver for an everyday, day-to-day basis and get on the game when I shut down for a 10 and play another trucking game. But I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for coming in and joining the live stream. Like I say, guys, if y'all got any questions, post them down in the comments, and that'll give me ideas to what to do next for another live video. I'm going to try to start doing more live videos with my load boards and stuff like that. That way, y'all can see what I'm doing and how I do things. But that's one of my trucks that I have in American Truck Simulator. If I could move that right there, y'all could see it a lot better. But that's one of my trucks in American Truck Simulator. She's a beast. She's got 800 horsepower, 3 standard axles in the back with 1 steer drop axle in the back. I pull a lot of oversized loads on there and a lot of the certified loads. So, yeah, guys, thank y'all for doing the live and everything with me. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Tell friends about it, man. Y'all get in here. Come to JB Hunt. Make you some money, man. There's plenty of loads here. I mean, y'all seen with the earlier part of the stream. I'm gonna make, as of right now, in 3 days, $3,000 easily, and I'm not gonna be running hard. They wasn't hard runs.